Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's more Elvis Presley. This is a live interview from 1956.
Hello?
Hello, Elvis. Just one moment.
Hello, Elvis.
Hello?
Did you have fun tonight on the Steve Allen show?
Yes, sir, I really did. I really enjoyed it.
First time you ever worked in tux or tails?
It's the first time I ever had one on, period.
You mean you've
Wow.
got, as they say, 4 Cadillacs, but no tuxedos?
No tuxedo. I usually drive the Cadillacs in blue jeans.
You know, less than 2 years ago, you were earning $14 a week as a movie usher, and then $35 a week for driving a truck in Memphis. Today, you're the most
Cool.
controversial name in show business. Has this sudden notoriety affected your sleep, your appetite, or the size of your head?
Not the size of my head.
Your style of gyrating while you sing has been bitterly criticized, even by usually mild and
Gyrating?
gentle TV critics like Ben Gross. Now, do you bear any animosity towards these critics?
Well, not really. Those people have a job to do, and they do it.
And do you think you've learned anything from the criticism leveled at you?
No, I haven't,
You haven't, huh?
because I
This is
don't feel
really
I'm doing
awkward.
anything wrong.
Do you read the reviews?
Not if I can help it.
Don't
Do
blame
you
you.
keep the scraps
I
of
don't
notes?
blame you.
Only of the good stuff.
Only on the
Yeah.
good stuff. That's smart. Tell me, what kind of a teenager were you? Did you consider yourself well-behaved?
Yes. Well, I was raised,
Yeah.
in a pretty decent home and everything. My folks always made me behave whether I wanted to or not.
Well, how do they feel about your success and the things that some of the critics have said about you, both good and bad?
Well, I guess they're just like myself. They're very thankful for it. I mean, we always led a kind of a common life. We never had any luxuries, but we were never real hungry,
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they're just, they're real proud, just like I am.
Well, now,
Jeez.
there were 2 or 3 columns this week.
I'm
that
proud of you,
highlighted
Elvis.
You had bought 4 Cadillacs. Now, what is that of that?
4 Cadillacs.
It's
And what?
it's the truth. I do have 4 Cadillacs.
What do you do with 4 Cadillacs?
4 of them?
Well, I don't know. I haven't got any use for 4. I just, maybe someday I go broke and I can sell a couple of them.
Well, some people collect stamps and government funds. I guess Cadillacs are probably in the same
Maybe when I get broke, I'll sell a couple of them.
Well, anything that's mine is theirs. I mean, all 4 of them is theirs.
Wow.
I'm planning for 7. I mean, I want 7.
7?
You want 7, huh?
Yes.
Jesus.
Well, you know what's going to happen. You'll wind up outdoing Carey. Will be the Presley Car Renting Corporation.
Yeah, I was thinking about the Presley used car lot,
Uh-huh.
Presley's
Yeah, I understand
used
that you
car
bought a
lot.
home for your folks, and even though your father is only 39, you've insisted that he retire. Is that true?
Yes. Well, he's more help.
Wow, he was only
He's more help at
39.
home than he is anywhere
His
else.
dad.
Because, he can take care of all my business. He can. Would you say that again, sir?
Well, I say that when you shake and you quake when you sing, is that sort of an involuntary response to the hysteria of your audience?
Involuntary?
Yeah.
Well, I'm aware of everything I do at all times, but it's just the way I feel.
I mean, for example, if somebody
I love that.
is playing ball, they play just a little bit harder when the fans root. And I was wondering whether this had anything to do
Oh,
with rooting.
sure. Well, I guess any artist, if the audience acts like they're enjoying it, if they act like they're with you, well, it makes you put more into it,
Mm-hmm. Do you think that your rocking and rolling has had an evil influence on teenagers, or you think it gives them an outlet?
I don't see that any type of
Nope.
music would have any bad influence on people. When it's only a
Yes!
music.
This is what I said in the last interview.
I can't
It
figure it out. I
shouldn't.
mean, in a lot of the papers, they say rock and roll is a big influence on juvenile delinquency. I don't think that it is.
No.
Juvenile delinquency is something that's, it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't see how music would have anything to do with it at all.
No.
I understand that Mitch Miller of Columbia
I agree
Records,
with this.
defines
No,
rock
stop,
and roll.
pause. I have to pause it. Sorry. No, I absolutely agree with this. Elvis had it right. Back in 56, he had the idea. He had the right idea. His music should never have been this controversial. There shouldn't have been a racist anything about any of this. It's ridiculous to me. It sounds ridiculous.
Roll is a safe form of rebellion against mother, father, and teacher. Do you go along with this analysis?
I don't exactly know what he means by rebellion. I mean, how would rock and roll music make anybody rebel against their parents?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that answers
Yeah.
Mr. Miller. Now, I've got a couple
Pisses
of
me off.
questions here I'd
Sorry.
like to sort of clear
Excuse
up.
my French.
What about the rumor that you once shot your mother?
What?
Well, I think that one takes the cake. I mean,
Shot his mother?
That's about the funniest one I've ever heard.
Where'd that one come from? Have you any idea?
I have no idea. I can't imagine.
He wouldn't
When you
shoot
mention
his
it to me,
mother?
It's the first time I ever heard it.
Is that right?
First time I ever heard it.
Well, there's another one, too, you may not have heard before. Several newspaper stories.
You don't know one
Smoked,
thing.
marijuana to hit the bottle in order to work yourself into a frenzy while singing. What about that?
I don't know.
You won't even bother answering that one. Well, here's a one that's very interesting. I don't know whether you noticed the column the other day. They predict
This guy
that,
is just
Elvis
ripping the crap
Presley
out of
will
him.
be another
Sorry,
James
excuse
Dean.
my French again.
Now, have you heard?
I would never compare myself in any way to James Dean because James Dean was a genius in acting.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'll say that I sure would like to. I mean, I guess there's a lot of actors in Hollywood that would like to have had the ability that James Dean had.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I would never compare myself with James Dean in any way. Well, sir, I tell you, you got to accept the bad along with the good. I've been getting some very, very good publicity.
Mm-hmm.
The press has been real wonderful to me, and then I've been getting some bad publicity, but you got to expect that. And I know that, I'm doing the best I can, and I have never turned a reporter down. I never turned a disc jockey down because they're the people that help make you in this business.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as I know that I'm doing the best I can, that's...
No, you can't be expected to do any more. And I want to tell you, it's just been swell talking with you, and you make a lot of sense.
Thank you very
Give
much.
my best to the Colonel now.
Sure will.
Bye-bye.
I personally think, I know I paused it halfway through it, and I already spoke about it a bit, but hearing him say that there shouldn't be anything controversial about any of his music, rock and roll music should never have been
devilized.
Don't really understand where that comes from. The whole racism things come from. It's just music at the end of the day. It shouldn't matter what it sounds like or where it comes from. I was born in a different era. I was brought up different. Everyone is equal. That's the way it should be. What a great interview. And I picked up some of his mannerisms and the stuff he says. He calls everybody sir a lot, I've noticed.